are at the point on the American side where the water goes straight down there. Oh my aching back. Elaine just pointed out that it's that tower over there that Clay was probably referring to, looking at all those people on that walkway hanging over the falls. In fact, I don't know if I can do that. We're going to walk back that way. I'm going to give that a try. But when Clay said that even he had trouble, I understand that now. Because right here is just, I mean, awesome. I got a hell of a grip on the rail. There's the Maid of the Mist boat down there. And again, there's the Canadian side. Oh, I got it. Lordy. Probably can't see it in the film, but you can see through that crystal clear water, you can see the rocks that it's falling over. Remarkable. We just got on that little trolley and it took us around the corner. We got back off again because you can see Horseshoe Falls from the American side. This is it. It's of course shrouded in the mist. I guess it pretty much stays that way. But I sure hope this camera's picking up the color of that water coming over that fall over there. I mean, what's that color, Elaine? Is that like an aquamarine or is that, what a pretty color. It's the color of a Newport cigarette box. That's it. And then Elaine pointed out down there, it looked like, what did you say about that down there?
You mean that power, like a little bit of power plant or something?
Yeah.
That's all closed down?
I think those are water outlets. I think that up there, right across Horseshoe Falls in the mist, and that one further up, I think are the generating plants. The water would go in there in the turbines, and that looks like outlet vents down there. All designed by that guy Tesla. What a hell of a project. There you have a little girl in the eternal pursuit of little girls trying to catch seagulls. My guess is she won't catch it, but she's giving it her best.
Oh, we're going to go up that hill.
Look at, yeah. But I'm betting on the seagulls there. Look at that. What is that? Is that called a sari? The Indian dress?
I think, yeah.
Pretty little girl. Well, here we are right at the ledge of Horseshoe Falls, hanging very tightly onto the railing. Lots of mist. You can just see through the mist on the other side. I imagine it pretty much stays that way. But the water shooting over, looks like it's leaping out maybe 10 feet from the rocky edge. It's absolutely crystal clear. And it goes down 200-ish ton feet to get dashed on those rocks down below. Again, you can see the outlet vents of the old generating plant. What a remarkable view. I didn't think you could see Horseshoe Falls from the American side. There they are. Obviously from right across there from the Canadian side you get a better look. Stepping away from the railing. Then looking back up here, that's back. What is that? I thought that was upriver, that's downriver. You can just see in the distance back there the falls where we were a few minutes ago.
Look at the size of the river up there.
Look at what?
The size of the river up there.
Oh, good Lord. Well, that's obviously the main branch of the river. That was just, when we were coming across that bridge, that was just sort of a tributary. Lordy. Yeah, I hadn't even looked upstream. I wonder what those big buildings are way up there. Mercy. Just as we came down this little hill, there was another crisis hotline phone that if you got a thought of jumping and you got it. I mean, what do you think, Darwin? People use that phone? think if they make it this far, determined to jump.
I haven't seen any barrels laying around.
No barrels. That's a fact. Okay, so anyway, what time is it, Donna? About
It is 20 minutes after 7.
20 minutes after 7. We walked around the falls. It was really cool. And we find out that the rapids above the falls and the falls themselves become lighted at 8 to 11 or midnight, something like that. So we had some time to kill, so we just took a nice healthy walk, probably a little over a half mile. Well, actually probably a mile and a half total. But we walked over to the entrance to the Seneca Niagara Casino. Okay, that's it. In the back, I assume that's the hotel part of it, with those colors, that rainbow of colors, slowly working its way up and down the tower all night. It's going to be even cooler as it gets darker. Okay, then moving forward, right in front of us behind the parking lot, is the entrance to this casino. Darling, on a 1 to 10 scale, is this a big casino?
A 5.
A 5?
I haven't been inside yet. So.
Let's go check it out. I'm sure there will be no movies after going inside, but we just walked up a little closer. A little bit better view of that tower. I'm going to hold it on that, you see the colors moving, which is cool. But I got to turn off the camera. Here's the entryway, which is one heck of a piece of architecture. It's pretty neat. That's an out-of-the-weather area for many cars coming and going out of that casino. Neat. Almost like the entrance to an airport terminal. Nope, decided to take one more. Just walking in under the cover of this place. Look at the entrance to this under this cover. This thing is huge. Capital H, huge. Well, it's 9:32 tonight. We just got back from the casino. Elaine again came out way ahead. That turned out to be a huge casino. Then we came back down here to the river, looking across at Canada, at the various towers, at huge Ferris wheel. Straight across to another tower on the Canadian side, and then, lo and behold, the falls. It said in the brochure that the lights change color every 5 minutes. It's just such a bunch of water going down there. Really pretty. You can see down to where we were this afternoon looking up this way. Tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to take the boat ride underneath that. The boat ride leads from over there at the bottom of that tower that we can't see. You can walk out on that platform like I was talking about earlier, and then the elevator goes down to where you board the Maze of Mist, and the boat comes up between those rocks, through those big gnarly rocks, and goes back behind the falls. I guess we're going to do that. Okay, one last really spectacular view here. We did walk up a ways. That's the bridge that we first walked across today over to Goat Island, where we looked up and downstream. And here we are looking up at it with the lights on the river on a balmy September night. Very beautiful. And just again, it's a matter of perspective. It goes past me, goes over the cliff right down there. Wow. I'm glad we did this. That's pretty.